The Let Them Theory by Robbins delves deeply into the idea that many of us spend an overwhelming amount of time and energy trying to control the actions, behaviors, and decisions of those around us. This is especially true in relationships with family, friends, and colleagues, where we often feel that if we could just get others to think or act the way we want, everything would fall into place. However, Robbins argues that this approach only leads to frustration, stress, and emotional burnout. The core principle of the book is the realization that we cannot control other people, no matter how hard we try. The only person we truly have control over is ourselves. Robbins emphasizes that the more we try to control others, the more we end up feeling drained, anxious, and resentful. This is because trying to control things outside of our influence is an exhausting and futile exercise. Instead, Robbins introduces the idea of focusing on what we can control, and that is our own actions, thoughts, and responses to situations. This shift in mindset not only relieves unnecessary emotional burden, but also creates space for personal growth, self-reflection, and peace. By letting go of the desire to change or fix others, we free up mental energy to focus on becoming the best version of ourselves. The book further explains that the act of letting go doesn't mean giving up on people or abandoning them. It simply means trusting others to make their own decisions, live their own lives, and learn from their own mistakes, just as we are responsible for our own journey. Robbins encourages readers to stop viewing others' behavior as something that needs to be controlled or managed, and instead recognize that everyone is on their own path. By accepting this, we remove the emotional weight that comes with constantly trying to control situations and people. Robbins also discusses how this shift towards self-focus leads to emotional freedom and clarity. When we stop fixating on what others are doing, we make room for personal growth and can better align with our own goals and values. By focusing on our own actions, we can break free from the cycle of stress and frustration caused by constantly trying to fix others. The book stresses the importance of empowering ourselves, choosing to invest our energy into things that we can change and influence, rather than spending it on things outside of our control. In essence, the Let Them Theory is a call to action for anyone who feels trapped by the expectations and behaviors of others. Robbins teaches that true peace and emotional well-being come from letting go of control and focusing on our own actions, growth, and mindset. It's a process of self-empowerment where we shift from trying to control others to mastering ourselves. The book's core message is, let go of trying to fix or control others, and instead focus on creating the life you want through your own actions and mindset. This shift not only transforms the way we interact with the world, but also leads to greater emotional freedom and inner peace.